Chapter 4, 1988. Seems like in 1988, everything changed. The movie Colors had just come out. I remember going to see it with my Crip homeboys. One was laughing throughout the whole movie. Prior to that, I started to think, I'm not from LA. How can I really be a Crip? So I walked away from that life. I was more into the weights in the gym. I used to ride bikes to the gym with my gym buddy Carlos. I believe the year was 1987, when I was 15. I used to call him Rich Kaspari, and I was Lee Haney, because Lee Haney was Mr. Olympia, and Rich always got second place. We were seeing some real gains and getting really big for our ages. When 88 hit though, the drug culture was at an all-time high. Crack was everywhere, and it was cheap. Seemed like everyone wanted to be a big-time drug dealer, and have a kilo was like a sign you made it, unfortunately. It was so easy to make money like that. I got into that world because my parents had stopped talking to each other over family troubles, and my dad was complaining about having to always buy me stuff. So I was like, I'm not going to ask for anything else. I would just make my own money. So I got into that life. Eventually started smoking weed, then using coke. Bad decisions. All stemmed from family issues. It seemed like a lot of people in the streets had something going on back home, especially in the black community. People made decisions based off the pain they were experiencing at home, and I was one of them. The coke was numbing the pain, but it turned into a habit that I couldn't quit, and I became hooked at the young age of 17. The addiction lasted for 6 horrible years, and I went into the underworld, the land of the lost, and I did lose a lot. Lost a lot of respect from others, lost a lot of money and relationships. Being an addict is hard because it's all you think about. They have functioning addicts, but I wasn't one of them. It totally took over my life. I wanted to go to school, but the addiction wouldn't let me. So when I didn't have any money, I would go to the library and rent books. For some reason, I got a desire to study black leaders. And that's just what I did.